Come on! Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 1. What a big victory for us at Selhurst Park. Away from home, going into this fixture, I had no hope, man. I had no faith, I'll be honest with you. Given the way we played against Everton on Monday last week, a disappointing, disgraceful performance it was, where we lost 1-0 against 10-man Everton. And there were 10 men for 80 minutes of the game. Can you believe it? Going into this game, I thought there was no chance, man, because we hadn't beaten Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park since 2020. We hadn't beaten Crystal Palace at all. The last four fixtures, in those 4 fixtures, Crystal Palace had won 3 out of the 4 games. Going into the game, I was like, bro, let's be honest, give the 3 points to Crystal Palace and move on. Game started off. First 10 minutes we were lively, I'll be honest with you. In the first minute, Casemiro should have scored from 3 yards away. I don't know how he kicked the ball straight into the path of Dean Henderson. Okay, he did that. Dean Henderson made a tremendous save to keep the ball out of goal and to keep the ball in possession in his hands. Okay, good chance. And ever since then, we were unable to create chances at all. Clear-cut chances. Throughout the game, I wouldn't say we created any clear-cut chances through the defense. It was a lot of set pieces where we were relying on to put the ball into the box and hoping to win the header to kind of score through that basis, basically. First half, after that, Crystal Palace through Adam Wharton. What a player, man. Please sign me Adam Wharton right now, bro. We need him in the midfield next year. This guy is so good and talented. It's unreal. What a player, Adam Wharton. By the way, bro, he's tremendous, man. Those line-breaking passes through the midfield into the path of Yeremy Pino, putting him 1v1 against Lenny Yoro or... it was Lenny Yoro on most occasions. Tremendous play, honestly, by Adam Wharton. And then even for the goal for Crystal Palace in the 35th minute, with Jean-Philippe Mateta scored of the penalty. Adam Wharton played a beautiful pass through the midfield into the path of Jean-Philippe Mateta. He was 1v1 against delayed. Euro stumbled and clipped Jean-Philippe Mateta's foot, causing him to fall to the ground, and obviously the ref pointed to the spot, and it's the right call, I'll be honest with you. And bro, Jean-Philippe Mateta took the penalty on the first instance. Does this kung fu celebration on that pole thing, whatever he does. Hey, Isak, where's that bum, by the way? Let's not talk about that bum, Isak. Get him the hell out of here. Anyhow, he does it, and then they're like, oh, he's double touched it, accidental double touch, and then retake, bro. No way has the law changed, bro. How was the rule changed so quickly? Julian Alvarez was a culprit last year. Apparently, he double touched against Real Madrid in the round of 16 of the Champions League penalty shootout, where they said, oh, he double touched it, although there was no clear and obvious double touch, and robbed Atletico Madrid of that penalty scored by Julian Alvarez. But okay, Jean-Philippe Mateta retakes the penalty, slots it past Senna Lomans, and makes it 1-0 to Crystal Palace. We did well after that, to be fair. In the last 6 to 7 minutes before the first half, we were putting on pressure on Crystal Palace, although we were unable to break down their defense and score past Dean Henderson. Going into the halftime break, 1-0 down. To be fair, not too bad. Obviously, we were a bit of luck away from basically bringing the game back level. Go back into the second half. Obviously, we held on to the possession for a long time before Bruno clipped the ball in. Okay, it was a decent clip in. Joshua Zirkzee, left-footed, smoked it. A left-footed volley, half volley, back in into the kind of the... I thought he put it back into the box, to be fair. Smashes it past Dean Henderson into the back of the net, and we have 1-1 in the game. What a finish, honestly, by Joshua Zirkzee. I was violating him, I'll be honest with you, throughout the game. For me, he was below par. Apart from that goal, honestly, today he was below par. On very few instances, he was able to get a hold of the ball and pass it to one of our teammates who was surrounding him. But apart from that, he wasn't doing his job at all. Being 6'4", a stocky figure against a Lacroix, against Margehi, against Richards, I would expect Xerxes to win a few of the headers coming into his path, bringing a few of the ball in control and finding his teammates, which he couldn't do at all in most of the instances throughout the game. But that one play by Joshua Xerxes brought us back into the game. Tremendous finish. Honestly, what a goal, man. Joshua Xerxes. I love you, man, for that goal. I'll be honest with you. And then AK-47, sniper, shotgun, pistol. I don't care, man. Any gun, he be doing that celebration left, right, and center. Anyhow, we get another free kick in the 63rd minute. Not much happened. We still kept a hold of the ball for most of it, trying to break through Crystal Palace. We won the free kick close in an area where you would expect the free kick taker to take a direct hit. Dean Henderson sets up his wall. Bruno takes a shot. Mason Mount with a cracker of a shot. What a beautiful finish by Mason Mount into the bottom left corner of the goal. And we're up 2-1. Yes! Mason Mount puts us up 2-1 against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park in the 63rd minute of the game, bro. I was so delighted, man. What a beautiful comeback. Honestly, I didn't expect this to actually happen. Two wonder goals by the two United players, Joshua Xerxes firstly, and then Mason Mount, changed the whole course of the game. Literally in 8 minutes of football. 8 minutes of footballing time. It's tremendous, man. What a beautiful finish, though, by Mason Mount. I still can't believe it. Still reminiscing it, honestly. 2-1 up. We still, to be fair, Crystal Palace were obviously now behind, trying to build up their attack. We still did win the ball in our half, building some attacks. It was a bit more open for us. Mbumo had a shot, not a great shot. Ahmad had a big opportunity, hit his shot way off target. But then we were in the game trying to kind of add another goal to our tally. Unfortunately, we were unable to do so. There was another opportunity where Xerxes, I think he was selfish, man. He shouldn't have taken the ball off Mbumo's feet. And then Mbumo, bloody joke, man, was so selfish there. If he squares it across, Ahmad was open. He could have tapped it in, made it 3-1, and it was khalas over there. But nah. These guys always want to make it difficult for us United fans, for us United supporters. They always wanted to go to the death, us holding our breath, us trying to not have this heart attack in the end, trying to not basically die before the final whistle of the game. And then Casemiro, what the hell were you doing there, brother? Firstly, I can't lie, it was Bruno's fault. Lets the ball go. Lacroix has so much space, gives it to Will Hughes, and Casemiro fouls Will Hughes. Massive chance for Crystal Palace. Devini shot blocked, luckily. Full time whistle, we win the game. Anyhow, no, bro, I have to talk about Bruno. I don't care, bro. Not just Bruno, about the team. I thought first half, I thought Euro wasn't up to the mark, honestly. I thought Luke Shaw was fine in the first half, great in the second half, winning the ball in all occasions. Every single occasion, playing the ball forward and all of that. Diogo Dalot, I thought in the second half put in a decent display, winning the ball back. His passing wasn't great at all, no decisiveness. IQ negative, sadly, for Diogo Dalot, which we know he doesn't actually have. Ahmad, he did try his best running at defenders when he did have the space, because Crystal Palace did set up in a way wherein they did bombard the right hand side of our attack, not giving us enough space for Ahmad and Mbuma, as they do know that these two are the danger men who can create the chances, who can score the goals for Man United. So they did not give the right hand side of our attack anything to go with, and it was disappointing to see Mount not able to do much in the first half, but he did make up for the goal in the second half. He was able to link up a lot better, so I will let him off after that, as he did grow into the game, so that was fine from him. Euro was withdrawn for Mazraoui. I thought Mazraoui was good for us, winning the ball, carrying the ball deep into the Crystal Palace half, joining into the attack alongside Ahmad and Mbumo, giving them an extra outlet to kind of play the ball. So Crystal Palace didn't crowd just the two of them, where they also had to think about a Mazraoui. So he did a very good job replacing Euro in that right centre back role, and I think that's the role Mazraoui has to play. I don't think he can play on the right wing back role. I don't see him as an attacking threat in that right wing back area. So if he has to play for us in this system, I think it has to be in that right centre back role where Euro plays. I think he was very good for us there. Casemiro did well, winning the ball back in crucial places, tackling well, winning the ball back, playing some good passes throughout the field to Ahmad, or whether clipping it out to Dallo or Mount. He did his job quite well, in my opinion. But Bruno, man, this 8.8 rating, bro, don't get fooled. Don't get fooled by that 8.8 rating. Those two assists, he's very lucky to even get both the assists because of those two wonder goals by Xerxes and Mount. Firstly, for me, he was the worst player for us by far, man. For me, bro, I can't lie, Bruno was horrible. Losing the ball in so many instances. So many instances for no reason. Not winning the ball back at all for us. Getting bullied by Adam Wharton on every single occasion. Not able to dribble past him even once. Adam Wharton read him like a book. Honestly, it felt like Adam Wharton had hypnotized him, and he's like, brother, you gotta move here. And he just moves there. Wharton wins the ball every single time, man. For me, if we want to elevate ourselves, we gotta replace him as a captain, man. We can't keep him as a captain no more. Please try and understand. We can't have him as a captain anymore. We have to ship him out next year, along with a lot of players also. But we gotta add in a guy like Wharton as well as Elliot Anderson in that midfield. I'm telling you, the energy that they bring is on another level. The technical ability that they bring is on another level altogether. The passes I was seeing Wharton make was, oh my god! I can't describe how well Wharton was able to just play those passes through our midfield straight into Jean-Philippe Mateta, Jeremy Pino, in an area where they could kind of create or kind of score chances if they were decisive enough. But anyhow, given that Mateus Cunha wasn't there, I'm happy we have come out of this game with 3 points, because we didn't have any attackers on the bench in the second half to bring on to kind of change the style of play, maybe kind of change the attacking style of play, the attacker style of play, maybe, because Cunha, what he's great at is going at defenders. He has the ability to go past 2 or 3 defenders and won't give the oppositions the chance of overcrowding the right hand side of our attack, where we have Ahmad and Mbumo. And having Cunha in our side is so crucial, because it gives Mbumo and Ahmad a lot more space and time and more chances that we can create through that area to score more goals for us. Hopefully Cunha is back for a game against West Ham midweek, but let's see how it goes. I'm super pumped. I'm stoked that we have won this game 2-1. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going in to the West Ham game. Man, please get the 3 point, man. I'll be honest with you. Please don't piss me off again, man. Anyhow, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you all soon. United! Vamos! I'll see you all soon, blood. I'm out. Peace.